Hello everyone. So I'm back with another video, and today it's harvesting time. Corn. Today I'm gonna pick some of the corn. I already picked several of them, but I want to show you the actual the corn and also comments I would like to make. So here I already picked this one. You can see there where I picked that one right there. I already pull them out. And there's one in here. And I need to pull out this one. That's the one mature. And here I want to show you how beautiful the corn. Look at this. That is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. And the kernel, or whatever you want to call them, is absolutely very, very beautiful, very uniform. Quite big too. Okay, but one observation that I make is that I see a lot of ants on here. Um, and whenever you see ants on plants, especially when they're starting to develop the fruits, it's not so much of the ants, it's the other insects that attract the ants. And because the plant is producing a certain amount of sugar, so you attract a lot of bugs like aphids, and the ants tend to protect them. And sometimes the ants actually farm some of the aphids, and the aphids will reward the ants for protection with a little bit of sugar or something like that. So if you watch some nature, videos online, you can actually see some of the ants actually farm or kind of like human farm sheep and cattle. So ants actually do that by farming some of the aphids. And again, the aphids will reward the ants as a protection. Will reward the ants with a bit of sugar, and the aphids will, of course, feast on the plants. So very typical of any plants that already, sort of starting to produce the fruits. And one plant, before I go, I want to talk about the same topic. It's the beans. Beans are notoriously, I noticed that from my experience, especially this string beans here. This is one of our long beans. And this beans here, for whatever reason, is notoriously attracted to the aphids, and ants is everywhere. Now, it doesn't affect the plant so very much because, after all, it doesn't really kill the plant. But it does affect some of the, area of the plants. So when it get out of hand and it's starting to create almost an infestation, I will have to do something. Use water spray to spray them off. As you can see here, there are a lot of ants here and there's aphids there. So whenever you see ants, there are aphids lurking around somewhere. And again, I see a lot of aphids. So the beans are producing now, beautiful string bean, as you can see. And the flower put out a nice little sweet nectar, and the ants tend to, congregate around there. But at the same time, there are aphids everywhere. I can tell you that. And look at this. And if the aphids, get out of hand, it can definitely damage your plants. There's no question about that. They will suck all the juice out of the plants and will kill the plants. And if you look underneath some of the branched, soft, tender shoots, there'll be a lot of aphids. And also underneath the leaves, there'll be a lot of aphids. Look at that. So after this video, I'll probably have to resort to a water spray. So I don't spray any chemical, any kind of stuff to prevent them, but I will just use a quick spray to blast them off the leaves, and hopefully that will at least, put a little stop on them from advancing. So here you can see here, there's plenty of them. If I turn on, let me see if I can show you. Look at that. Can you see that? Look at that. So, all right, those are one of a variety of aphids. And there's a lot of them too. So, and because the beans starting to develop and start growing very rapidly, and so does the insects trying to follow them. Look at that. There's a lot of them right there. You see that? And look at this right here. And everywhere you see them, you'll see ants follow them. Okay, so that's the video for today. The corns, the sweet corn, yellow corns are just beautiful. Our string bean, long beans are starting to come in. As you can see here, look at that, just beautiful, beautiful string beans. Look at that, beautiful. So they're coming out and they're producing. And they are again in the battle with the bitter melon on the trellis. So this is that's just the way it is. I don't have enough room to grow them. And here's more aphids, look at that. And again, the aphids will not touch the bitter melon. They don't taste good. You can even smell the bitter melon, you know, the scent of it, you can smell it. But they only gravitate toward the beans, not the bitter melon. All right, well, please post a comment if you have any comments, questions. And thank you for watching this video. And please subscribe to our video. Thank you. We'll see you again.